fans of MTG Burgeoning, if you are clicking in here with the expectation of watching a deck tech or some kind of reward series, you will be disappointed, because what this is the Tales from MTG Burgeoning series, where we're just going to sit back and we're just going to chat about memories and Magic while we sort out a bunch of random cards that are just floating around taking up space. So, no deck techs, no ongoing series, no rewards. Just reflecting on some memories. Let's put these over here. And that's pretty much going to be it. Yeah, just, cards pile up. The rewards that we do here, they just get stacked up and, well, they're taking up some space. So I figured what better way than to start putting these cards away while also sharing some tales from MTG Burgeoning. I'm sure everyone's got their stories. I know I've got mine. And if we're talking about whether it's gameplay with the meta, or if we're talking about LGS play, I'll be honest, if I had to really sit down, pen to paper, what my most vivid memory is from my LGS, it's not really even a gameplay. It was just something that is so unbelievable. It's not sure if it's even going to be recognized as a reality, but I can tell you, I was there. It definitely happened. So at my LGS, most nights, you have your commander leagues, there's the modern league, there's, standard and things like that. And generally, in order to sit and play, you pay your $5. That's like your sitting fee for like a commander night or like a modern night or something like that. And with the $5 fee would come what the store owners, I should say, would call a pity pack. It was a current standard pack that you got to pick as part of a reward for coming out and showing some, love to the LGS by playing and, supporting your store. $5 to play, to sit down and play, and a pack of an active standard set. Well, that was a pretty sweet deal. And at the time of this memory, it was around Shadows over Innistrad, Eldritch Moon time. So that meant that packs like Kaladesh was out there, Ether Revolt was out there, and the like, and anything in between. I think it might have stretched into the cons block. That one I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about the cons block. That might be off, but that's irrelevant to what we're talking about here. So one night I'm there for the EDH League play, because I was definitely a weekly participant in that. And paying the fee, I'm sitting there, I'm shuffling up some decks, I'm talking to some of the other players, and I noticed that, pity packs are starting to be handed out. So I grabbed my pack. I wasn't sure what I picked that night. That's not the memorable part of this story. But I do also know that if you were to get your pity pack and you wanted to quote unquote sell it back to the store for store credit, the owners would recognize that as like a $2.50 store credit if you didn't want to keep your pack. So I think we're starting to put the pieces together and know where we're going with this, right? So somebody decided that their pack of Kaladesh would better serve him if he traded it in for the $2.50 store credit in order to have a slice of pizza. Because, before the game start, the owners would order up some pizzas and, charge, like $2.50 a slice or something like that. Or if you had store credit, you can use a store credit to buy some food. I mean, for me personally, I wasn't going to go there to, eat some pizza and then handle my cards. I mean, I know you can go and wash your hands, but that's besides the point. So we're not gonna trail off on any tangential explanations about eating at the LGS. So anyway, so this guy, he decides to take his pack of Kaladesh and trade it back to the store for $2.50 of store credit. He grabs a slice, he's sitting down, he's enjoying it. So one of the workers, okayed by the owner, decided to say, all right, grab that pack, crack it, let's see what's in it. Because, it was a pack of Kaladesh. And you never know what could be in it. Well, I think we're going to know what's going to be in it now. So they open up this pack of Kaladesh that was traded in for one slice of cheese and pepperoni pizza. Now, don't get me wrong. The pizza always looked good. It didn't look this good, folks. At the back of this pack of Kaladesh, once all of the commons and uncommons and rares were sifted through, after the yelling and screaming and hooting and hollering of what was divulged, I kid you not, fans of MTG Burgeoning, at the back of that pack of Kaladesh, for the cost of one slice of cheese and pepperoni pizza, was a masterpiece. Yes, it was a masterpiece. But it wasn't just a masterpiece. No, 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 no. At the time, it was the masterpiece. In that pack of Kaladesh was a mana crypt. Yes, a mana crypt. Now, of course, the odds are just so astronomical in thinking that you're going to have a masterpiece in any pack, let alone a random pack pulled from a booster box in an LGS from a set that's been out for quite some time, when I believe the pull rate for Kaladesh masterpieces was on average of 1 in every 4 booster boxes, which, you know, the math says that's 144 packs. So, I mean, you've got a shot, but you don't have that much of a shot. But apparently in this pack, it was a masterpiece. And like I said, it wasn't just a masterpiece. It was the masterpiece. It was a mana crypt. Yes. In that pack was a mana crypt. And I can still remember the look on that poor guy's face as he's sitting next to me eating that slice of pizza, saying to me, "This is not a $500 slice of pizza." Now, I don't know that that was the exact number of what he said or what the exact cost of it was, but I do know that that card back in that time was hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. It may have well been a $500 slice of pizza, but I'll tell you, I hope it was worth it. And that is a lesson, folks. At least it wasn't for me. I've known for the longest time, you do not trade in your assets for sustenance. Yes, well, that's a good way to kick off the series. This is MTG Burgeoning's Tales from the LGS.